Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I have a commentary video for you of the M60A2. Briefly, however, before I get into it, I just wish to issue a huge thanks to my patrons, NB Hollywood, Niagara898, and Tankertuff66. Thank you all ever so much for your continued support of me and my channel. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. So here I am on Vineyards in the M60A2. When I was recording this footage, I was doing a contract at the time, and I needed an awful lot of XP. So this tank actually doesn't have a commander in it, so not something I'd normally do, but well, I just needed to get my ×2 win on as many tanks as possible, so I decided to roll out without a commander for a change. But here I am, sitting on top of a little sort of embankment, staring down the range, looking for an enemy vehicle, and there we go, a lovely soft target in form of the Object 120. I shot him and managed to set him on fire as well, effectively doing 1,204 damage in a single shot. Lovely stuff. I tried to finish him off, but unfortunately RNG was not quite as favourable that time around, doing just over 200 damage in that shot. Quite a bit different compared to the previous one. And again, I fire at the Leopard 1A1, and unfortunately I just missed him as he scuttled off out of the way. Obviously got his lucky underpants on today. But he's now disappeared off, out of sight, and well, now out of mind as far as I'm concerned. I seem to have a relatively good position just here. Yes, fine, it is rather far back on the map, but I am able to see an awful lot of the map, and at least so far as I can tell, at least without sixth sense, I haven't been spotted. I'm now just having a sort of a look around to see if I can get any other better targets, and this light tank, a rather quick moving target, but managed to hit him for just over 1,000. What a fantastic and somewhat lucky shot, at least for me. I'm sure he is not particularly impressed by that. The Leopard 1A1 doesn't manage to escape my sights this time around, and I shoot him for just over 400, bringing up my damage so far to 2,949, which is rather fantastic. I take another shot at the Leopard 1A1, 430 damage taken off him again. I am taking damage now. I managed to bounce around directly on the middle back of my engine deck, which is rather extraordinary really, given how thin that armor is. But I will take any positive RNG I can, given that it is somewhat hard to come by usually. Another Leopard 1A1 taking a shot from me. Not terribly high damage from that particular shot, especially when you consider what this gun can do. I do actually carry full premium rounds on this, save for the missiles. It's one of the few tanks that I actually carry full premium rounds on. In fact, I think it's only this one and the Sheridan, as of course they do have the same gun. I'm moving forwards now to move up with my team and help mop up the remaining enemy in this area. That medium tank has just had a rather bad day as he took a premium high explosive round from my gun right up the backside, and he is now back in his garage. I can see that Leopard 1, and there we go, he just took over 1,100 thanks to a rather lucky shot just there. I took out his ammo rack as well. Now to see if I can finish him off. No, he goes just behind a rock, and well, look at that for a trick shot. I managed to shoot him and kill him just as a teammate scuttled in front of me. That must have missed him by mere millimeters. That Leopard 1A1 now is begging to be destroyed by my gun, but no, not quite. So let's take a look at this Mobat instead, and yes, there we go, a nice shot into him, and there he goes, finished off by my teammates. That Leopard 1A1 has come back for a bit more. Can I get a shot in on him? No, it doesn't really look like it. He's shuffling backwards and forwards, and no, it would seem that I'm not going to be the one to get him, or am I? No, I'm not, because that round went massively wide, so never mind. I'm sure if I don't get him, one of my teammates will. But let's see if I can get over this ridge, and never mind. One of my teammates in form of the Type 79 managed to finish him off instead. There's now only 2 enemy tanks left on the opposite team, is the T-72M1 and the FB-4211. I did manage to get a shot into the T-72M1 just there. Now looking at the 4211, will I get the shot off on him? And yep, there we go, 196 damage dealt to him. That's all he had left, so back in his garage he goes. The enemy T-72M1 is the only tank left on the opposite team. Will I be able to contribute towards his demise? 252 damage just there. Not an awful lot, but well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I'm not really in the best of positions just here. I'm just a little bit too far away really to be able to scuttle on over there to sort of go behind that hill where he is, but there we go. The VT2 on our team gets the finishing blow, and there it is. We are victorious. I managed to achieve MVP just there with 7,199 damage and 3 kills. You can see there, no commander equipped. I wonder if I'd have done better with a commander, but never mind. It's a very rare occasion I go out without a commander. That's it for this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.